another time soccer when we were maybe 8 and I came on and scored a penalty. I think Cian was on a hat-trick, so I scored a hat-trick.
Yeah.
There's a bit of beef between that.
We were very competitive with each other, I'd say. Like,
yeah.
I think we probably, I think every sport we tried our hand at, I suppose. I think it was whatever was on television, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Like
Football,
football. Yeah, like even tennis, like we used to play tennis. Whenever Wimbledon was on, we used to play tennis against each other. We used to nearly prefer playing sport inside, which used to drive our mum insane. Like we used to play rugby inside, used to play football inside, and that used to drive our mum insane. But like, nearly always end in a fight or tears or someone if someone lost or something. I can remember you. This is funny. I remember when we played mini golf in Legoland actually once, and I won somehow. And Sam broke down in the middle of Legoland. What, you were only about 6 or 7.
Yeah, I remember it though.
You broke down
It was a complete capitulation.
Broke down in the middle of Legoland, and our parents trying to calm the situation down. I was probably taunting you as well.
Yeah, well, all I remember is just playing like tag rugby on the beach, and you just be flicking sand in my eyes, and then you get a reaction, and then I'd get in trouble.
Lara, our sister, she's, I would say probably the most talented all round. Like she plays hockey for Tree Rock Rovers at the moment. She's played hockey, she's represented Leinster in hockey. She's thrown the javelin for Ireland. She's played senior football for Kildare. She's kind of done a bit of everything, hasn't she? Yeah, so I was at Lara's first time she played senior football for Kildare last summer, and that was pretty cool to be at that. I actually went. I was the good brother that went. You didn't go.
Like, we were probably good at one sport, and that was rugby. She's kind of good at all different sports.
My mum tells a funny story that she went to, like, I was playing under 10s or under 11s, and it was like a game in St. Lawrence's. I was playing for Suncroft, and you were at the game, but you obviously used to bring your boots everywhere, and then she was looking around where's Sam, and then she looked out into the field and you'd snuck on with a jersey on and you were playing the match. So I don't know how you swung that, but yeah, I think that's if you were to say officially the first time we played together, I think that's when you snuck onto that field then that time. Yeah, but that's probably it. So I was 7 when we moved to Damascus, so what are you, 4 or 5? And yeah, like I think we grew up there. We went to a school in the city, but like I think again, like we used to just play sport in the back garden. We used to have kind of a terrace garden that we used to play football, play anything really, whatever was on. Again, like I can remember watching Heineken Cup finals there. I can remember watching Man United playing Champions League finals there. Yeah, we used to do, what was it, me versus you and Dad in the back garden. Yeah. And that was kind of the rules, wasn't it? Well, yeah, and there was no rules really. And
we went to like an international school as well, where there was a lot of Dutch kids. So we would have played a lot of football with them in kind of that school. So yeah, it was good. I remember it well. Like, it was a special day for our family. I don't think I've ever been as nervous, like, as in for a few of the games Cian played in the Aviva. Like, I just remember being so nervous watching them and just really kind of hating watching them, just because like so many people there. There's obviously all sorts going on, and it's just you're trying to focus. It's hard to focus, but it was very special. I remember watching them, going up to the function and watching them sing, and I just remember thinking, if I ever play for Ireland, I really don't want to do that. Presenting Sam with a jersey for his first cap, I don't really know how you can describe it. I think it's probably the most nervous I've ever been, because I just wanted to do it justice for him, because I know how much it means to play for Ireland, and I think the pride I felt when I saw him run on, and I can only imagine how our parents felt. But yeah, it's hard to really imagine. I think it was a very emotional week, day. I don't know how you felt about it. Yeah, I'd say the week after was probably the most special for me, just because it was obviously, so you presented me with my first, like, my jersey in the week of the game, and it was a big week. But I remember after the game I was obviously on a high, but it was a bit gutting then to see that you weren't playing, and it was a bit, then because the next week we both played, I felt like the high after that was kind of, like, it was even going up to see Mum and Dad after the game in Lara, like, it was a bit more special. The one that'll always stick with me was, I think whoever it was, maybe you kicked the ball out and I got up out of the ruck or whatever, and I think we were nearly the first people, like, you were the first person I saw or shook hands with after the game, so I think that was probably the cooler moment Yeah, I think, yeah, like as in, we knew in the build-up it'd be special, but like you being on the bench, you didn't know where you were going to come on, and then you came on for Josh, did you? Or was it?
Yeah,
you ended up coming on for Josh, and it was because you were defending there. Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing because it felt a bit chaotic, and it was like you'd no time to kind of sink in. I think you just kind of came onto the pitch, it was go. Like you don't have a time to kind of be like, oh, this is really cool, and then after the game, it's like, yeah, that was pretty special.
We'd love to play together again, wouldn't we? I think, yeah, I think the more you can play for Ireland, like it's incredibly special. So I think that'll probably be my hope to get hopefully 1 or 2 more caps.
Yeah, I think it's an exciting group. Yeah, I'm the same. Like I just want to get picked and play, but it's an exciting group. I think like there's obviously between the Lions tour and lads finishing up their Irish careers, there's a lot of lads maybe missing who would have previously been here, but that's kind of exciting for like whether it's lads who played with at 20s or lads who've been on emerging Ireland tours with. It's kind of fun. It's kind of when we were in last week, it's kind of fun to kind of get together, and then it'll be fun building for games with that group.